Alright, here's a shot of the engine. Stated in my ad, it is a 1200 block with brand new pistons and cylinders that I put on 6 months ago, just as I started to drive it. When I had it on the engine stand, I checked out the bearings and whatnot, replaced any seals. I put a new clutch, a new flywheel, a new starter in it. It's been converted, as you can see, to a 12-volt alternator. The insides are very clean. There's no rust in the rear quarter panels either side. Not a great motor, but it hasn't used any oil between oil changes. I broke it in with synthetic, and then now I've got a standard weight in there. The deck lid is missing the chrome bezel on the bottom. I put a new tail light lens and light unit in it. You can see that somebody has replaced the original small tail lights with later model tail lights. At least they got them in the right position. A couple of months ago, I put on an MP Quiet Pack. Sounds really good. Okay, we'll walk around here and look at this quarter panel. Some damage in this quarter panel as well. Somebody once again has put some Bondo on it, I think, before they put the paintbrush paint job on it that you see over the top of the Duff Blue. Okay, now one of the bad things is that the top hinge on the driver's door is starting to rip. It looks like it needs some attention fairly quickly, or you're going to end up with a door on the ground, I'm afraid. The interior, I bought thick 1/8 inch PVC textured. It looks original, but it's the PVC. I put on a self-etching primer, similar to what the gray that you'd seen in originally. I did the kick panels, both door panels, and the headliner. It's thicker than the stuff that you can buy online, and it's quieted the ride down a little bit. Seat looks like 1970s vintage that somebody recovered at one point. It's serviceable, but not real pretty. Some of you may be seeing that there's an extra switch in the dash. When I bought the single cab, there was a hole there, so I took one of the pod switches out of a regular van for a cab light and stuck it in there, and wired up my stereo, vintage 1970s Pioneer. So, and my lit accessory compass. So when I throw the switch, the stereo is on and the lit compass is on. Here's a good shot of the dashboard. The pod. It's showing 45,273 miles. I'm sure that's rolled over at least once, so it's probably 145. There's a good shot of my custom cup holder that I made. If anybody's interested, you can contact me at my email address that's posted on SAMBA. It's all aluminum, water jet cut. Works really well. Dash is pretty clean with the exception of the rust spots you see around the deluxe ashtray, original deluxe ashtray. Shot of the inside passenger door. Got a picture of the non-original rearview mirror. Haven't been able to source one yet. All the window seals, with the exception of the vent windows, have been replaced. Felt runners, everything. Okay. Try to get some pictures of the bed. Top of the bed looks pretty good, but like most of the single cabs, it's concaved, and it should be addressed because it's starting to pull away from the bed itself. Inside of the bed, pretty clean. When they paintbrushed it, I think that someone had primered the inside of the bed and the treasure chest doors, which probably saved it. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a dent in the top of the cab right there that's pretty obvious, and a couple of smaller ones across the top. Some more Bondo work on the doors. On both doors it looks as if someone had screwed a advertising sign or some kind of a business sign on the side. So you can see the white spots are Bondo that someone placed on there before they painted it with the paintbrush. Move around to the front nose. Front nose is actually very clean, with the exception of the Bondo spot just above the license plate. Once again, when I had the inside kick panels off, I stuck my hand down behind the heater tube, and it's a very slight dent. Not even really sure why they put Bondo in it, but I guess it was a good idea at the time. Fog light is not hooked up. It is a 6-volt bulb. You'd have to source a 12-volt or put a step down in it if you wanted to use it. Front windows, all the glass are marked Secure-It, with the exception of the passenger side front windshield. When I had the windshield out to replace the seals, this looked like an original, but maybe you know a little more about that. I took a set of original windshield wiper arms and replaced them with later model windshield wiper arms so I could put on a larger windshield wiper blade. Cheaper and works a lot better than the original thin bladed ones. Haven't got around to finally drilling that door pin out for the elephant mirror, but there's a start. As you can see, the vent window seals need to be replaced, and the lock mechanism for the driver's side, I haven't installed it yet. Overall, a pretty good looking truck. I've owned 2 single cabs, and this is by far the best of the 3. I'll give you a shot of the rails. Very clean. Overall, a pretty honest little truck. I think I didn't show you the interior floors. Original mat. There's a driver's door handle that I haven't had rekeyed yet, and a driver's door seal that I haven't installed. Here's a picture of the passenger floor. Someone cut out aluminum to fit and placed over the rust hole. There's more online, pictures online on SAMBA if you want to look at it. One of the other bad things is that at one point the emergency brake lever had been bent over and I bent it back into shape as well as I could, but the mechanism doesn't work. So I disconnected the brake cables in the back until I could replace the pin in the lever and fix it so it would work. Overall, I wish I didn't have to sell it, but it's a good looking little rig.